people, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are around the world. Let's get a quick air horn in. Apologies, people. We've just been having nothing but technical difficulties this morning. And this is the reason why I wanted to move over to StreamYard to begin with. There we go. Give me a second. Just trying to get a little bit of there we go. But how are we doing this morning, people? How are we doing this morning? Obviously, no full Irish. I hope Shane's having a good time. I'm a little bit late, but like I said, it was nothing but technical problems. But here we are. This ain't going to be a long one. We're going to do a quick news with Viewz. Going to go over the quick stuff going around in the world of football, and then what is going on with all of this? It's killing me today. The green screen ain't green screening. But how are we doing, man? I see there's a couple of comments in the chat, so I will get to that in just a moment. But it is all going off today. This fucking green screen thing really getting on my nerves. This is why I need to go to StreamYard as well, because it's just better all around. Big up Wahaha. I hope you're well today. Big up the Vigilante. Smash the likes as you enter. Big up, man. Big up AFC, man. Big up Viewz. Hope you're well this morning. I'm well. I'm just behind this morning. I've been up for about an hour. There's some people in the house, some people that are not in the house. Everything's just been a bit scattered this morning, but I hope everyone's good, man. I hope everyone is good. Mr. Robbo in the building. Big up Viewz. Like and subscribe, people. Or Kallstrom is coming out of retirement to play for Arsenal. Do you know what? I wouldn't even mind. I swear to God, I wouldn't even mind. At this point in time, guys, I wouldn't even mind. But big up Mr. Robbo. I hope you're well today, bro. I hope you're well. I don't even know what to expect on this particular live. Obviously, I don't expect it to be like the full Irish, because most of you were there for Shane and big him up each and every time. But I thought I ain't done a news with Viewz for a little bit, so I'm going to do this till about 12 o'clock, just before 12, and then we are going to go straight into an intervention. So, and all of that is going to depend on you guys. Yeah, so obviously this one's not really going to be a call-in. Just going to go over some of the news and a couple of things I want to chat about, and then straight after this at 12 o'clock we're going to be back with an intervention, and obviously that's going to last for as long as you guys have got energy as well. People are coming in, people are chatting, we got topics, it will go on, and if we don't, then we will call it a day. Big up Wahaha, and he's bringing Juru with him. Imagine, I wouldn't even mind Juru at this point in time as cover for our centre backs, and Squillaci as goalkeeping coach. You lot are going off today, man. Big up Wahaha, big up Robbo, big up all of you guys, man. A couple of you guys that's passing through. Like I said, I was a little bit late, so my apologies. Robbo saying this window, man, only 2 weeks, and already I'm reading that Arsenal are not in talks at all currently regarding Sesko. This is such BS all over the place. Like I keep saying, man, it is BS. It really is BS. There's no two ways about it, in my opinion. You know, I don't know if the club are or the clubs, not even just the club like Arsenal. I don't know if clubs, plural, yeah, I don't know if they're aware or if they're even made aware that these kind of stories are going to come out about the club, about the players. They don't care. They don't care because it's smokescreen. It's keeping fans happy. You know what I mean? It's content. It's news. You know what I mean? So, but the one thing I do hope is I do hope that this isn't some smokescreen and we're using Gyökeres to try and push the deal for Sesko. I really hope that isn't the case. I really hope that isn't the case, because over the last couple of weeks, right, especially since the start of this window and now, you know, I've been messaging Arsenal, I've been talking to Arsenal fans, I've been trying to get across the message that it's only Arteta that's been screaming out for Sesko. Arsenal fans asking for Sesko, have a good look in the mirror. Have a good look in the mirror. If you're really looking at Sesko and saying this guy's much better than Gyökeres, then I don't know. I don't know if there's any saving you at this point in time. I really don't. If you're honestly trying to tell me with your hand on your heart, you swear on your mum's life, your kids and everything, that you honestly believe Sesko is the better guy to get right now, then I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. Life is fucked. Just what I'm saying. It's fucked. People trying to make excuses. He can jump as high as a kangaroo. You know, oh, he's young. This ain't Diddy, bro. I know some of you guys might have seen that new AI thing that 50 Cent was doing. Yeah, freak off matters. What, you know what I'm saying? Arsenal matters, bro. What is this? Oh, but he's younger. So what? Oh, but we can't. We wouldn't be able to sell Gyökeres on. So fucking what? Do you not look? Do you not want a gunman? Do you not want to win? Do you not want trophies? Too worried about business like that African gooner, absolute spanner, bruv. Absolute spanner. Absolute spanner. Oh, but you've got to take into consideration the business. I don't have to consider nothing, bro. Like I said yesterday on the little emergency meeting that we had, me and Shane. I don't have to understand nothing. I'm not a shareholder. Yeah. This club don't make me rich. Yeah. Business is not why we are here. Just do you understand what I'm saying? We're not here because, oh, you know, we're new accountants and we're trying to study, and none of that matters to us. We are the fans, the people paying out a whole heap of flipping money at that. You see what I'm saying, guys? Anyway, we're getting to the news. We will. Let me just read a couple of the comments. 10, 11, 12. It's going down. It's going up. What's going on, man? What's going on? I'll tell you what we will do, because I was a little bit late as well. So my apologies, people, man. Make sure you guys are liking the video. It's like you guys only want to come for the intervention in it. This is another reason why I done news with Viewz. I thought, let me see if I, you know, especially now that Shane ain't here for the full Irish, because obviously that is a firm fixture and most people are over there in the morning, which is perfect. Do you know what I'm saying? Go and show the broski some love. So where's everyone today? Has everyone decided to stay in bed? Oh, big up, man. Big up Vigilante, though, in the building, man. As always, big up Wahaha and Walcott for set piece. You like having your own conversation over here. I think it's because I was late anyway, so I do apologize. But StreamYard, Streamlabs, all of these streaming sites are just a joke when they want to be. Look how this thing just keeps thinking. There's no window open. There's no reason for the green screen to keep coming in and out like that. This is what I'm saying. Technical problems. Really, really bad. Vigilante saying these mutants would pick Sesko over Prime Ronaldinho. And you know what, bro? I don't even disagree. I don't disagree. I feel like they're so drawn in. Whatever Arteta says, this is what these guys want to do. Like, can you guys think for yourself? Can you think for yourself? That's the big question. What I am going to do very quickly, guys, is I'm just going to try and share this out, man. Let's share this out on Twitter. Let's share this out. I hope you guys have got your notification bells pressed. Big up the Tottenham Ranger, ANGE to Al. I can't even say it. It's AHLI, innit? Hope he stays in the Prem. Gonna miss the big man. We are gonna talk about that in just a minute. Big up Godfrey. Big up Binks. I see you. I haven't got there on this chat, but I'm here on my phone because I'm just gonna share this on X quickly. Let's see if we can drum up a few more people. I'd love it if you lot could share it for me as well, guys. Like I said, you don't have to support Arsenal. You know, you can support anyone. You know, we're not solely an Arsenal channel over here. You got to support Arsenal and that's it. No. Yeah, everyone's welcome. You know, everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome to say what they want to say about the club as well, about their own club. We are having an intervention at 12. So I'm literally just sharing this around now, live now. Would appreciate if you guys could share it as well. All right, let's get into it. So I literally set this up last night about midnight, or just past midnight. So it was technically Saturday. I went into the football news, guys, and this is what we saw. I'm pretty sure the The stories will stay the same. Let me make myself a little bit bigger, and we will crack on with the news. Gordon wants perfect ending to career. I don't even know who that was. When you said Gordon, I thought you were talking about Claire Balding, but it ain't. But let's get into some of the news. Are Man United still favourites for Mbeumo despite Spurs' appeal? We will get into all of that, but what I wanted to do quickly, because obviously I've made it the title of this news with Viewz. Ange Postecoglou emerges as AHLI target following Tottenham Hotspur sacking. This is the paper talk, people. So first and foremost, what do you guys think of that? Walcott for set piece. You guys are killing it, man. What do you guys think of that? Like I said, big up Godfrey. He's bigging up Viewz in the community. Big yourself up, my bro. I really hope you're good today. Binks, of course, thank you ever so much for coming through. I do see you over on Shane's, and now I'm seeing you over here. So it is nothing but love. Love for the love, man. Vigilante, my bro. Tottenham Ranger. Yes, I did read this out, and I'm glad that you're here because, you know, even though I'm an Arsenal fan, we're not dickheads over here. This is a safe space for everyone. You understand? And as long as you're not being racist or anything like that, then everyone is welcome over here, right? And I personally, this is the reason I made it my headline, guys, because I do feel like Ange got, I don't know, man. I feel like he's been taking the piss out of a little bit. I understand 22 losses in the season is bad for anyone. Like anyone would probably get sacked after that. But with the little bit of context that everyone keeps asking me to take and to use, you know, he's just won you your first trophy in 17 years. He's won you your 4th European trophy. He's got you Champions League, even though you've gone about it, you know, the hardest way possible. You beat Man United in the final. You know what I mean? Like he said, I win in my 2nd season, and he did it. And you guys still sacked him. So on one hand, I'm like, boy, Spurs have got standards, you know. Spurs have got standards. Maybe my club could learn a little thing or two from Spurs, right? I'm like, raw, Spurs have got standards. Then on the other hand, I'm like, like the league, it does matter. It does matter. Like 22 losses, you know, because the thing is, even after they won the Europa League, right, they came back to the league and still lost. Now you can say they're celebrating, you know, they're still drunk, you know, things like that, you know, like and even I was like, I don't read too much into it. However, it still was the case. You know, is Ange a little bit like Arteta, where he can't concentrate on more than one competition at a time? You know what I'm saying, guys? I really don't know. I'm really baffled. This is what I want to ask you guys about. Let me know what you think about Ange. Do you think he should have been sacked in the first place, right? Because all of the same people with that energy, even if you support Arsenal, he should have been sacked. 22 losses is bad. So where's the same energy for Mikel Arteta? That's what I will say. That's what I will say. Yeah? I'm a bit confused, guys. I don't know if it was the right thing to do, sack him or not, because the moment he did get sacked, all the players are coming out talking about how good he was and things. And I don't know, man. I don't know. 22 losses in the league, that's sackable offense on its own. But with all of the apologists, all of the enablers, yeah, all of the cultists and people that are just always trying to find the excuse for Arteta and the club. Yeah, all of these people, I've even heard those people like, boy, 22 losses in the league, it's bad. And you deserve to get sacked. Where's that energy for Mikel Arteta? But anyway, Tottenham Ranger, you're in the building today. You know, hope he stays in the Prem. Gonna miss the big man. I don't think he's gonna stay in the Premier League, man. I mean, let's talk about it quickly. Big up Tottenham Ranger. If he was to stay in the Premier League, where realistically do you think he could go? That's another question. 15 of you in the building, hit the like for me, please. Of course, if you are new, subscribe. This isn't the intervention, it is news with you. So we are just going to go around some stories, have a little talk, and then as we build up to 12 o'clock, we will do an intervention at 12 o'clock. If anyone wants to come on and have their say about anything in the world of football, or it don't even need to be about football, as long as it's not religion or politics, then you know what I mean, you want to come in and chat about movies, about the fucking color of the sky. Like, I don't know. The intervention is you guys' show, innit? So I'm gonna need you guys to understand the concept. It's your show. So if I come on and I ain't got too much to talk about and no one's coming into the chat and giving me topics, or no one's coming onto the stream, then we'll make it shorter than it needs to be. But let me know what you guys think about Big Ange, man. Maybe AHLI, Tottenham Rangers saying, you know, he hopes he stays in the Prem. Would he even have an option in the Prem? Where do you think is realistic for Ange Postecoglou to go? Godfrey's bigging up Vigilante. PFC TV's in the house. Big yourself up, bro. I'm pretty sure I did subscribe back to you as well. And where's this Cooper guy, man? Because he's another one that he said, yeah, I subscribe to you. I think I was over on Shane. I was like, cool, bro. I'll get you back. And when I'm looking for him, I can't find him. So if you are around, Cooper, and you have subscribed, just let me know. I don't know. I've got to try and find you somehow. Otherwise, I can't get you back. Mr. Can't even talk. Big up, Mr. Battered. Hope you're well this morning, man. Big up Viewz. You want to know something? The video quality looking crisp. Magic. Really? Really? I don't think so, man. Like on my end, like the green screen keeps popping up, and that's why I think I'm going to move over to StreamYard, but it's going to have to be next month because I tried to pay for it this month. The bank blocked it because StreamYard were just taking money out of my bank. When I first signed up for it, I was only meant to make one payment and 3 payments came out. I'm like, you lot are getting mad. So I told my bank I want my money back, and I think they've just put a block on StreamYard. So now when I'm ready to actually pay for it, it's not going through. I'm going onto the app and it's telling me you need to speak to your bank. I'm like, for fuck's sake. And then when that happened, this app, Streamlabs, the direct debit just came out. So I thought, well, I might as well use it for another month, seeing as I paid for it. But that's also a bit weird, guys, because I've been using Streamlabs for a long, long time, and I've always got to pay myself at the end of each month. There's never a direct debit, but yet this month, when I'm trying to get StreamYard, all of a sudden there's a direct debit. It's a bit weird, guys. It's a bit weird. It's like they want to keep me on Streamlabs. But the only good thing about Streamlabs is the things like the sound effects. So I'm gonna have to go and buy myself a whole soundboard once I get onto StreamYard. And I do want to keep the sounds. It's not original. It's not something that I came up with myself. I've heard it on millions of other streams, not sports streams either. You know, podcasts, reaction streams. So it's something that I want to keep. I've heard a lot more people using them now in their streams and stuff in the football world, but it's not something that I'm gonna try and say, oh, you're copying. I don't care, but I want to keep them myself. I like them. Big up KG. He's forever walking around with his soundboard. So it's nothing like that. I just want to keep them because I like to use them, even when I go over to StreamYard. And all the sound effects come free with this app, if you didn't know. Big up Mally Talks, my broski. I hope you're well. Glad to see that some videos are coming back. I ain't actually checked your channel though. Are they back already, or is there a specific date? Let me know, my guy. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the broski. Mally though, he is back with some content. He was doing Arsenal content. I think you're training to do boxing now, my bro, if I'm right. Let me know. But yeah, subscribe to Mally. Show him some love. Big up Tottenham Ranger. Surely a Prem team will take a punt on Ange. Right, maybe, and we can talk about this now. Who though? That's my point. Who you're saying? Surely a Prem team. If it ain't one that's come up, because let's be honest, his you know, his work in the Premier League wasn't nothing to kind of look back on and say, wow, that was great work. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. He was there for 2 years. The first year was a breath of fresh air. I don't think you lost in the first 10 games. Like, you guys were up there, and then it all fell to shit. Yeah. And people were talking about him going in his first season. Yeah. But then obviously he was talking big about his second season, and justifiably. But he was talking big about the second season. He managed to get the second season. But with all of the losses in the league, he was actually lucky to even get to the final of the Europa League, because people were calling for his head for a long, long time, way before semis or finals or anything. So with the favorite word context that all the top gooners and everyone else in football wants to use, with the context, like, I don't know, man. I don't know if a Premier League team's gonna say that they want Ange. I mean, rest of the people in the chat, of course, let me know what your thoughts are. Hit the like first though. Subscribe if you are new. You know, but who's going to take a punt on Ange in the Prem? I don't think many Prem teams will, if I'm going to be honest, because he's showing in the Premier League wasn't very good, was it? But I'll be interested to know what you guys think. Big up Mr. Robbo, breaking news. You want to know something? I'm sick of this BS. Do you know what? I've given up, guys. I've given up. I'm resigned. I'm resigned. Yes, I want Gyökeres. Yes, I get pissed off when I keep seeing people trying to talk up Sesko like he's better than him. You guys are on crack. I don't care how you take it. Like, what type of eyes are you using? Are you what? Are you Stevie Wonder, bro? Are you Stevie Wonder? That's the first thing. You know what I mean? But second thing is, look at all this shit. I don't want this whole Gyökeres thing to be a smokescreen so we go and get Sesko. I want us to pivot completely. Yeah. If we had all the if we done all the groundwork for Sesko, and we've done all the homework, and we've been speaking for years, and you know, we're asking what his favorite color is, and we want to know his religion and his political background and all this other shit, all this personal stuff. We've been doing this for years, right? Trying to get Sesko. So the deal should have just got done. It should have just got done. I'm getting goosebumps about the transfer window. That's what Mikel Arteta was saying. We've got plans. I'm very excited. It's going to be exciting this summer. Unprecedented summer. War chest. Look at it now, guys. Look at it now. Someone saying maybe Brentford. Not even someone. Vigilante, big yourself up, my bro. He's saying maybe Brentford. I'm not sure, you know. I did hear that it's something that could be getting mulled over because obviously Frank's gone to Tottenham. Imagine if you're a Brentford fan, how would you feel about that? You know, Thomas Frank, who's a competent coach, he might not have won anything over there, but he was building. You lose him to Spurs, and then you get Ange Postecoglou coming through the door. I just don't know, guys. Maybe Saudi would be a good move for him. Maybe they'd allow him to spend money, allow him to get players that he wants. I'm not sure, man. But big up Vigilante. I think he can do well still. Big up, man. Big up. Listen, I'm not writing him off completely. I'm just saying, right? Just this is what's coming to my head. In the Premier League, how many Premier League teams would take Ange this upcoming season? Because yes, he won the Europa, he got Spurs into the champs, but his league form was atrocious. And if you're at someone like a Brentford, then you can't really afford for it to be atrocious, bro. I don't know. I mean, I think he can still do well somewhere. I just don't know if it's the Premier League, man. But I appreciate your comments. Let's get your views in. It's not just about me. Big up Tottenham. Arsenal should hire him. Trophy second season, bro. Our fans are too wrapped up about the league, though. Oh, we finished second, like we actually win something for that. They're so wrapped up about finishing second. And let me be totally honest with you as well, Tottenham Ranger. I've even heard Spurs fans, big up Deji. I mean, I love that guy, you know, very, very funny guy. But I've heard him a million times saying that he'd rather be in our position. He don't want to be down in 17th. He'd rather be in second, even if they didn't win anything. So for as much as I downplay it, because I'm from an era where my team actually won things, I'm from an era where my manager went up against the best manager in history, in my opinion, in Sir Alex Ferguson. Yeah, I've seen my team go invincible, bro. So what I'm seeing now is not standards for me. Do you know what I mean? It really ain't. But no, I don't think we would hire him. Not even purely because of this, you know, second season trophy thing. It's because our board, our fans, they fancy Mikel Arteta. They fancy him, bro. They're all about feelings. They're all about vibes. They're all about, you know, feelings in the tummy, butterflies. So I don't ever see Ange coming to Arsenal just because we won't sack Arteta. I very much doubt he should have been sacked already. He's been there for nearly 6 years. Hasn't won with his own team, built your own team, spent nearly £1 billion, and we're still all over the place. No world-class players. We can't get across the line and win anything. Our style of football is shit. Yeah? But for them absolute donkeys that was on with Deluded, like I said, African Guna, absolute plank. I don't know the other Don. I've never seen him before in my life. But the things he was coming out with made me sick. Made me sick. But let's get through the news. if anything, what I'll do is when we get close to 12 o'clock, we'll go into the intervention, and then we can get into specific subjects. But this is, I'm trying to just get through the news here and little stories that are going around. Big up Mr. Robbo. No, Ange wins at least. He does win at least. He does. That's the whole thing. That's what's difficult, because he had a Denzel Washington moment. I leave with something, and he did leave with something, and big him up. But you can't deny what he done in the league was absolutely atrocious, bro. If the teams were any better, Ipswich, Leicester, Southampton, if they were any better, Tottenham probably could have got relegated. And I'm not even just saying it just for Tottenham, even Man United, bro. They had probably better results towards the end of the season. I don't even know if any of those teams got to 40 points. Like, if it was another year and the teams were slightly better, both teams would have been in serious trouble this year. So there's lots of context. Big up Tottenham. Your fans have different standards for other teams. They don't hold themselves to the same standards. They do. You're absolutely right. I'm not even going to argue with that. They don't hold themselves to the same standards. They don't hold no one to the same standards. Like Arsenal fans, not me, not my side of the fence, but a lot of Arsenal fans and people that support the club are absolute hypocrites. And I was saying it on the emergency meeting last night. Yeah, it was shared across me and Shane's channel, but whenever me and Shane go live, most people tend to gravitate to go over to his channel as the main one. But it is on my channel as well. So go to any one of the channels, watch, go and put a like on both of them. Yeah, because that's the broski. Go and put a like on both of those. Go and watch it. Go and watch it. And you'll see what we're talking about. The double standards. Robbie Lyle from fucking AFTV. All this energy for Arteta. All these excuses for Arteta. But when it was Gareth Southgate not winning nothing, get rid of him. Sack him. The moment we hire Berta, everyone's wanking in a sock because, oh, Berta is the best in class. So where's the same energy for the manager? Hypocrites, guys. Absolute hypocrites. So I'm not even going to argue with you, Tottenham Ranger. Obviously, you guys have got hypocrites as well. Every team does. Every fan base does. But our fan base is the absolute worst. The absolute worst. And it goes without saying. Big up Binks. Arteta should have been sacked years ago. Yep. Let's face it. If Ange hadn't got a cup, nobody was saying anything. Yeah. Yeah. Ange probably would have been sacked anyway if he never won Europa. I mean, he was sacked anyway, and he did win it. So I just don't know. I don't know what's going on over at Spurs. You know, big up the Hotspur Cave. I had him on Under the Lens recently, so make sure you guys go and watch that out, Spurs fan. And I was saying, you guys have got all the infrastructure to be massive. And while you're putting up with Levy, and I said, you'll probably end up doing something that don't make sense. Now, you've sacked Ange, and then for me, I think you've slightly moved sideways. Like, I do feel like Frank has got a lot of potential, and I feel like he could actually do well with Spurs if you allow him to. However, he's not a guaranteed winner, is he? So just like if Arsenal ever get rid of Arteta, right? And I say ever because we just don't know what's good. It's like he's got compromising pictures of the board. Someone has. Do you know what I mean? For him to get the money that he's on and all the power and all the safety. But anyway, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, bruv. I'm just saying they sacked the guy anyway. So I don't know what's going on over at Tottenham. But just like with Arsenal, if Arteta ever goes and gets sacked, are they then gonna go and get a winner like a Conte or an Ancelotti or an Inzaghi or someone that wins? Or are they gonna go and do a Tottenham move and step sideways? Because Conte's on the market, but you know that they ain't gonna go back for him, and he probably ain't gonna want to come back because they don't spend money. Inzaghi's on the market, but obviously no one's going to be able to get him because Saudi are paying out 100 million for 2 years. That's 50 million a year. That is bonkers. You know what I'm saying? So, but I get it. Big up Tottenham Ranger. A lot of our fans have different energies, man. Different energies. Big up Robo. He said, facts, Tottenham. Pathetic from our fan base. It really is. Big up Godfrey. 22 losses is diabolical. It is. It is. There is no escaping that as well. So I do understand why he got sacked. Like, it is very hot and cold 50-50 Lamar settings. It really is. It really is. It's confusing, bro. It's like, what is the right thing to do? But I think, you know, on the whole, On the whole, they made the right decision. 22 losses is diabolical, but he won a European Cup, so I would give him another go. That's how it works for me. And you know what? I don't know what to say, Godfrey, man, because I feel like this is the problem with Arsenal fans, and I know you support Arsenal as well. Maybe too much of us, we've been conditioned to be enablers, bro. He lost 22, but he won the cup, so let's give him another year. Maybe Tottenham have got the right of it, bro. Because even me was thinking, oh, but he just won you something and all this time. So we're conditioned to be enablers, bro. Apologists. Yeah, that's what we're conditioned to be as Arsenal fans, especially nowadays. Oh, but he done this, so give him another chance. Oh, but he needs a little bit more time. Oh, but he's having a hard time at home. Oh, but the dog ate his homework. You know, like things like that. This is what Arsenal do all the time. And even me, I'm like, oh, you know, should they have sacked him? Of course they should have. 22 losses. It's unacceptable, bro. Just like Arteta should have been sacked like 5 different times this season and hasn't. You know, but big up Godfrey, man. I appreciate you contributing to the show. Vigilante, Arsenal have hundreds of reasons why Arteta should be sacked. Ange had one reason and Spurs sacked him. Yeah, shows how shit the Arsenal board is. There you go. There you go. So it's all about how you look at things. If you're a glass half full, glass half empty, it's all about how you look at things. Me, it's not acceptable, bro. It wouldn't have been just easy, like, yeah, get rid of him, but I probably would have been looking to sack him as well. And then I would have been looking to get a winner, not someone like Iriola or Frank or Nuno or any of these up and coming managers that ain't really won. Nuno might have won something in his career. I don't know. Glasner's won an FA Cup, so you can't even talk that down. But the point I'm trying to make is I wouldn't have been going sideways, guys. No sideways actions. It would have been forward steps all the way. I want a winner. I don't want it to be no one that can be, oh, you know, maybe with some time, maybe with some potential. I don't need any of that, guys. I need winners, win now. And that's all we need. That is literally all we need. But no, of course, Arsenal doing Arsenal things. You know, we're going to go for youth. We're going to go for prospect. We're going to overpay. We're not going to take advantage of the market opportunities that are on the market right now. You know, we ain't going to do any of that. We ain't going to do any of that. What we are going to do is diver. What we are going to do is dilly-dally. What we are going to do is waste time, you know, see players that could come and help our team, go and help other teams. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get Berta in, and instead of giving him power and money to get players, we're going to give him an assistant. That's what we're going to do. Like, I am so sick of my club, guys. I really am. I really, really, really am. Really, really fed up of this club, man. I can't even, honestly, words can't even explain it. Big up Mr. Robbo. To be fair, we got 14 draws and lost 21 points from winning positions. So, yeah, of course, I just said there's a million reasons why Arteta should be sacked. Spurs winning a trophy in a season and we ain't. That's a reason for you to get sacked. Letting our youngsters go to Man United, that's a reason for you to get sacked. I'm tired of us always, you know, giving our players to and they always work out. What do we get? We just get the rejects all the time. That's what we get. I'm tired of it. You know what I mean? There's loads of reasons that Arteta should have been sacked. It's been hot. It's been 5.5 years. You've won 1 FA Cup. That weren't even your team as well. So let that sink in. Now that you have built your team, we're in the same situation. If anything, it's even worse because we ain't even got killers. We ain't even got people with personality. We just got dickheads and teachers' pets, and now they're overpaid, mercenaries, getting paid lots of money for doing absolutely nothing in football. That's what's going on at my club. That's what's going on at my club. There's loads of things, bro, Robbo. He should have been gone ages ago. Ange should go West Ham. He'd do well with the players attacking football. I don't know, man. To be honest with you, I don't think there's any place for him in the Premier League, man. And I don't think any Premier League team would actually take a punt on him. I'm not even being horrible. I'm just being, if there's anyone else in here, obviously we got Arsenal fans in here. We got a Tottenham fan. Big yourself up, bro, for passing through. Anyone else, man? Liverpool, anyone else? Would anyone take Ange? Would anyone feel like there's a team that would want to take Ange in the Premier League at this point? I'm not sure. That's what they need, but their fan base don't want him. Yeah, look, our fan base is like that as well, bro. Oh, look what Ancelotti done at Everton. And that's the reason for them to try and turn down a winner. Like, the justification of some of these fans and the things that they say, it honestly makes me sick, guys. It really does. You know, people are acting like, oh, I can go and watch Arsenal again. That's what that donut said. I'm going to bring it up on the intervention. That's what that donut said on Deluded stream. I can go and watch Arsenal again. Are you fucking bugging, bro? Arsene Wenger played better football than what we're watching now. This is anti-football. Yeah, like I said on Shane's, Troops was falling asleep in his life. Falling asleep watching Arsenal play football. This is the worst I've ever seen us play football, and I'm 41 years of age. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? And people are acting like Mikel of Nazareth, Jesus returned, has come back, and we're playing such good football, and we can now be proud to be Arsenal. Are you fucking insane? Unai Emery had 18 months at our club. He never had the backing. He never had the support. He never had the money. He finished 5th. In the second season, when he got sacked, at the time he got sacked, he was in 7th position. The season hadn't ended. So you can't tell me that he would have finished in 7th or finished worse off. You can't tell me that, or worse off, because worse off, that's not even a word. None of you can tell me he would have finished worse off. But yet here comes Mikel Arteta, and in his first 3 seasons, he shouldn't even have got to the 4th, by the way. You shouldn't even have got there, because you finished 8th twice, and then you finished 5th, and we lost out on Champs football to Spurs. Let's have it right. You shouldn't even have been at the club after that. But people are acting like, oh, Mikel Arteta, he's only ever had one bad year. Are you kidding me? He's only ever had 2 good years, and he still couldn't even win. Like, fans need to get their head out of their arse, honestly, man. Godfrey was about to say West Ham as well could do something there. Maybe it's me going mad, bro. Maybe it's me, bro. I don't see Ange doing well at any Premier League club. I'm going to be deadly honest. Like, he's got to go abroad. Maybe Saudi's going to be a good look for him. But, of course, it's always, you know, as Godfrey, I big yourself up, man. I always want to get you guys' views. We don't have to agree. It's not an echo chamber. But, yeah, I do want to get you guys' opinions and you guys involved. Tottenham Ranger all taking the mick out of Ange, bro. And some of it's justified, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not like it's a foregone conclusion that Ange shouldn't have been sacked. That's what I want to make you know. I'm just like, I'm a little bit 50-50 because I can see why he should have been sacked. He was stubborn like my manager. High line for life. Where's your plan B? You know what I mean? I will give him credit because he's a lot more accountable than my manager was. My manager is, because my manager's still fucking at this club. And I hate the guy. I literally hate him. You know what I mean? But yeah, he was stubborn, high line, 22 losses. You know, they are reasons to get sacked. They are. But at the end of the day, he did win you. And maybe that's because I'm an Arsenal fan. And like I said, for years, we've been conditioned to be like, oh, to always be apologist. Sorry about that, mate. How you feeling? How's the feeling in your tummy? Do you know what I mean? Maybe with a little bit more time. No, you got 2 parents and you're trying to teach your son. And the man's trying to teach him to be a man. And all the mum's doing is keeps undermining you and fucking, oh, but he's had a long day today. Yeah? Enablers, apologists. That's not how you get standards, and that's not how you build a winning mentality, people. Yeah, because you're allowing the team to lose all the time. Big up Johnny boy, hope you're well, man. Good morning, people. Johnny boy, big yourself up, man. I don't know if I've seen you around here. Maybe I have. We've definitely seen Wahaha. I hope you are well today, my guy. Hope you are well. I think they were right to sack him, and I think it will be a good move heading to a lesser league where his faults won't be punished as much. I think so as well. Like I said, I give him all the credit in the world. He actually did something that no one thought he could. You know, he did what he said he was going to do, and that's nothing but credit. But you know, everyone keeps wanting to use the word context. There's the context, bro. What you did for the rest of the season was terrible. Big up Tottenham Ranger. I would have gave him another season as well, Godfrey, because he got over the line. That's how it works for me too. I mean, look, that's how it works for most people. But most people, including Arsenal, we haven't been. We had 4 losses. Yes, we had 14 draws, and we was upset with it because we are trying to chase a league. But 22 losses, guys. If we had 22 losses, can you imagine that? And then people are like, oh, but he won the cup, so let's keep him. Nah, man. There's certain people in the Arsenal fan base that even if he had won the Champions League, they still wanted him gone. I never said that. I said if he wins us the Champions League, I still don't like the guy, but I want Arsenal to win more than I want Arteta to be sacked. So if he wins us the Champions League, it's factory reset. We start again next year, and then we start from zero again. And I'm looking at you, and I'm looking to see that you're learning from the season before and you're not making dumb mistakes and that you're actually pushing us on to keep winning, not just win and then give up again for 5 years. No. So even if Arteta won the Champions League, he weren't off the hook. But people think because ANGE won the Europa that he's off the hook. Like, nah, bro. Like I said, it's very, very difficult. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. He's won something. He's put you in the Champions League. He's done some good things in the year. The players like him, things like that. So it isn't just a foregone conclusion. It isn't just like easy peasy. But there is very much reason to do it as well. My club has higher standards than me, apparently. Well, there you go, bro. And at the end of the day, don't you want your team to be moving in the right direction? Because this was also a question after Europa League, who's more likely to push on, Man United or Spurs? And most people were saying Man United because that is the history of the Tottenham, innit? To not push on. So now, let's see if you can push on. And even in the intervention that's going to come up after this, you know, we're talking about Spurs again, because in the same paper talks, they're talking about Spurs spending big this summer. Let me see if I can even find it. They might have changed it. But here it is. Ange Postecoglou, a target for AHLI. You know, big up, man. Let him go to Saudi, bro. Let him go to Saudi, bro. He might actually do well. Now they're talking about F1. I don't care about that. Here we go. Daily Mirror. This is what I saw last night. I can't play the video because it will get copywritten. Yeah. But there is like a 2-minute explanation. So if you want to go on to Sky Sports News and just click the video, there's some lemon explaining why he believes Tottenham are going to spend big this summer. Thomas Frank will be given big money to spend this summer to help rebuild Tottenham. Understand what I'm saying, guys? So this is what we're going to be talking about in the intervention. There's 10 minutes until the intervention. I'm probably going to come off with 5 minutes to go so I can go and get a chip of cigarette and roll my joint. And then we're going straight in with the intervention. So, of course, if you guys want to come on and have your say or you want to talk about specific things, then let's go. That's what it's there for. You know, today's been up and down in numbers. So if the numbers stay rubbish, then the intervention might not go on for as long. But it all depends on you guys. It really does. Like I said, guys, like the video. You know, if you're on X or you're on YouTube, share it around. Share it in your WhatsApp group. Let's try and drum up some people. For all the people that are here, though, nothing but love. Let me give you a quick clap. Yeah. For all the people that are here showing love, hit the like, subscribe if you're new. We sacked managers before and after finals. Yeah, Marino, bro, I don't know what's going on over at your club, but someone needs to just stay off the drink, right? Just be on the straight and narrow for once, and then your club might actually do something proper, bro. I'm not even joking. You've got all the infrastructure there, literally all of it, to be a big club. I actually think you are a big club, history-wise, but you're even worse than Arsenal. Like, you don't act your wage. And this is what we want Arsenal to do, man. But big yourself up, man. I always appreciate it. Hey, big up Ladamus, man. Big up the Chelsea fans in the building. Hope you're well today, my bro. Make sure you guys subscribing to Ladamus as well. Go and show him some love. He's saying, fun fact, now that Thomas Frank has joined Spurs, Mikel Arteta is currently the second longest serving manager in the Prem. Second again, ole, ole. And I see you, man. These men are killing us, bruv. Him, Yasser, Mikes. We're the laughing stock of football. And I can't even disagree with these guys. I can't even disagree. I got to join in. Otherwise, I'm going to just jump out the window. Do you know what I mean? Jump out the window. But big up Ladamus, man. Imagine that. Second again, ole, ole. So second longest serving manager. At one point, he was the second highest paid manager. It's just always seconds, isn't it? This guy can never get a number one, bro. It's like a failed artist. Even with all these people writing for you, even with ghostwriters, you can never get a number one. I am sick of it, bro. Oh, but no, but be calm. Be calm. It's only June 14th. It's only June 13th. It's only the first window. We're not even in the Club World Cup. There's always an excuse for why this club don't ever just strike when the iron's hot. Always. Always, always, always. Big up Robbo. Think Ange can go to Brentford like a swap thing. You guys are trolling today. No, do you know what? No, let me not even say that. Just because that's what I think, I'm asking you what you think. Do you guys genuinely believe that there's another Premier League team that Ange can go and succeed at? Like, genuinely. Like, on mum's life, pinky promise. Because I genuinely don't. I can't see it. I cannot see it, but if it does happen, then big up the guy, man. Big up the guy. Big up Wahaha. We can't lose the clap. We can't. No antibiotics. You know what I mean? I'm advising everyone to double up and triple up on protection. We definitely can't lose the clap. Big up Binks. That fraud Arteta will always be the nearly man. Always. Just like Brendan Rodgers at Liverpool. Let me not say Brendan Rodgers as a whole, because even Brendan's won something. Even Brendan has won something. Even Ranieri has won something. Yeah, but so was Arteta. Everyone keeps forgetting about his FA Cup. Are you, man, are dying on this FA Cup hill? Like, the FA Cup has got so much credit. When you've got Pep Guardiola coming out saying, I would have been sacked if I was in Spain for a year like this. If I was at Madrid or Bayern, or I would be sacked. And he's just won a 4-peat the year before. This guy's got unlimited credit in the bank, and he's coming out saying we've had a shit season and, you know, I should have been sacked and things like that. But everyone wants to keep finding excuses for Arteta, who's never accountable, never blames himself. He's never at fault, is he? He just floats along. He don't even touch the floor, and there's just rose petals underneath his feet every time he moves around. Like, get off his lap, people. Take your hand out of his back pocket. Do you know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ, man. Big up Binks, though. Big up Mally. Goes, yeah, I dropped 2 already. Okay. Make sure you're going to subscribe to Mally. Any mods in here, get your, but you're a mod, bro. Get your link in the chat, bro. Make sure you guys are going to subscribe to Mally. Go and show him some love. Man said, I'm doing a bit of everything, just having fun. Well, that's what it's supposed to be about, bro. Because let's be honest, bro. This YouTube thing can make you go mad. Even me. I've been around a lot longer than certain people. People come in the game. Boom, they're gone. Do you know what I'm saying? And not even people that you think I'm talking about, people that you don't even know that I know. I see loads of people that I've never even seen before on YouTube. There was one channel I saw yesterday. I've never seen this channel before on YouTube in my life. And I don't even think they were a specific like team. I think it was just like a multi-sports. I can't even remember the name of it. I've never seen it before in my life. They had lower subs than me, and they had about 150 people in their live. So I'm sitting there thinking, wow, do people not like me or something? Am I saying something that's, or have I not got a good enough personality, or am I just chatting a whole load of rubbish, or is it a color thing? I don't know. Like, things will go through your head, bro. Things will go through your head. But then people in the game has told me, bro, like, you're doing good. Don't worry. Loads of people are using what you're saying. You know, imitation is the best form of flattery. And loads of people use what I use. And that ain't a problem with me. These are all my brothers. These are all my brothers. And nothing is new under the sun. So when I'm sitting there thinking to myself, raw, I've been here a year. I go live every day. You know what I mean? I'm trying to help people. You know, I'm seeing people, bigger people than me, using what I say. So obviously, obviously people are seeing views. And big up DG. What's he saying? Most hated and underrated. That's how I feel I am a lot of the time. Honestly, guys. But people bigger than me have said, bro, I see you. Don't worry. Just keep doing what you do. The people that do like you and do mess with you, they're going to gravitate to you. It will take time. Everyone has different paths. And if people don't gravitate to you, then they don't. And you just got to rock out with the people that do. So my attitude is slightly changing. I'm not taking things personally. You know what I mean? Of course, if I'm live and someone like Lee Gunner's going live, everyone's going to go to Lee Gunner. I understand that. I understand it. And it's just about understanding things and just trying to get your mind right. And that's what I feel like the club need to do. Especially you as well, bro. Like you said, having fun. Just have fun with it. You know what I mean? Don't watch nothing. Don't watch anyone else. Stick with the people that stick with you. And that's all you need, bro. That is all you need. But little bit of a tangent there. Make sure you go and subscribe to Mali. Godfrey said maybe if Ajax didn't bring in a new manager, he could have been an option. I honestly believe go somewhere, bro. Go Italy, go Spain, go Bundesliga, go to the Evervedesi or whatever it's called. Go stretch yourself out, man. Go and see what life is like elsewhere, bro. That's what I was saying, because Shane was also always saying to me about Ethan, like loan him to Dortmund or whatever. I'm like, I don't want him to get loaned out because he's going to see what life is like. He's going to see that the grass is greener. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. When people see that he's a fucking world-class talent, they're actually going to lean into it. They're actually going to use him. They're not going to be afraid of attacking talent or creativity. And then he's going to say, why am I going to go back to that asylum where they keep trying to stifle me? Why am I going to do that? When I can play here, these guys appreciate me. I can ball out. I'm not getting told to run backwards. You know what I mean? But big up, man. Big up Godfrey each and every time. Big up Ladamus. Yeah, Godfrey's bigging up Ladamus, man. Every time, man. That's the broski. In the summer, I do want to put together some panels as well. Because imagine I tried to message Catch yesterday. Big up Catch. You might have seen him on Never a Foul. You probably would have seen him like on all the other channels. He goes on with DG. He's on Fam Zone. But it's like he didn't want to do a one-on-one. And listen, maybe he ain't got a channel, so I understand it. Maybe it's not for people, but he wants to kind of come on and do the panel thing. So I was thinking, you know, I might just have like a big panel soon. You know what I mean? And get the guys in, bro. Jay, Mikes, Ladamus, Catch, everyone, Chinks. And if any guys watch, if any of you guys watch the Winners Talking podcast with Big Doug and Pound Sterling, we're trying to get Big Doug on the platform as well. If you guys didn't know, Big Doug, he supports Arsenal. He's also got a channel, which I want to try and spread a little bit of light on. So I sent him a little message. We followed each other on Instagram, and fingers crossed, we can get man like Big Doug on Views on Sport, and that will definitely get a clap. Hold on. Some of you guys might not know who that is. Some of you guys might not know who that is, but I know a lot of you will. Yeah, if you like your internet stuff, if you're from the UK, yeah, if you like your podcast, then you should know Winners Talking podcast, innit? You really should. So let me get back to the comments though. Ange might as well get the bag. He might as well go Saudi, innit? He might as well go Saudi. Big up Binks. I don't think a Premier League team would take Ange. He had that one way. Yeah. That's what I think, bro. Big up Binks again. He had that my way or the highway style. Yes, if he had changed it up, I think he could have done well. Exactly. And I did say that earlier. He's very, very stubborn, just like Arteta, just like Amorim. And it's not a surprise that they're not doing good in football. Big up Binks. Ange far more likable than Arteta. Yes, I'm more honest. Absolute fact. Mali, we might as well get both and fuck off Havertz. I'd love to do that, bro. I would absolutely love to, but he's not going to do it. I'm not getting excited till I see man in an Arsenal shirt. Even that depends on the signings. Yep, don't disagree anymore. We're already at 12 o'clock, and I should be starting with the intervention. So I'm gonna try and wrap this up, but I am gonna forward us straight on to the intervention. And I literally will be there in a couple of minutes. It's not going to be a Lee Gunner thing where I say 90 seconds and you're waiting an hour. But big up Lee Gunner. He's an absolute legend. And that is the dream, man. Dan Potts, Lee Gunner. I want to get on with these guys. I want nothing to do with AFTV. Do you know what I mean? But yes, I also wanted to let you guys know in the news is saying that Carl Walker could join Fenerbahce after AC Milan decided against taking up the signing. That's interesting. Everton ready to up interest in Villarreal forward Tiano Barry. Okay, fair play. Nigerian ace Victor Osimhen is genuine backup for United if the move for Gyökeres falls through. So they're kind of like some main stories. Do you know what I'm saying? Main little things, and we'll have to just drag it on. We'll drag it on and we'll chat about it a little bit in the intervention, because obviously it's an open show. And then we'll go into whatever you guys want to talk about. Let me try and finish off these comments though, and then we will send you guys over. Binks, yeah, I think I read that one. Big up man, Lutata, I hope I've said that right. You are calling Thomas Frank a competent coach, but not Arteta. I am calling him a competent coach, but not Arteta. You know why? Because I see him doing competent things, bro. I see the style of football that they play. I see the balance that he brings to the team. I see him lose some of his best players and still be competent in the league. How is Arteta competent when you never throw the sink at a game? When we're chasing goals in the game, we're 1-0 down, we're chasing goals, and you're bringing on defenders, you're bringing on like for like substitutions. How can I say that you're competent when you don't know how to minute manage? You don't know how to rotate your players. You're running your players through the ground. Saka might never be the same. Declan Rice has been playing the whole season injured, basically. Odegaard might never be the same. Ben White playing for months when he needed an injury. Where the fuck is Tomiyasu? Martinelli got injured. Trossard got injured. Havertz hamstring. Saliba injured. Gabriel hamstring. I mean, the list can go on. This comes down to competency. Where's your plan B? Where's your plan C? There is none. Why is it 2025? We're drying the ball and we're doing long throws in the Champions League semi-final. That's not competent. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And let me just say this as well. If you have been watching from the start of the stream, you should have heard me say that it's a bit of a sideways step as well. You should have heard me say that, because I said that I thought Tottenham, just like Arsenal, don't go and get me someone who hasn't won. Go and get me a winning CV. Thomas Frank has got potential, but I still think it's a bit of a sideways step. So if you was watching earlier, you should have heard me say that. But big yourself up though, man. Big yourself up. Like I said, I do want differing opinions, and we'll talk about it. Who remembers second? Who does, bro? The top gooners remember second, because we've just done the three-peat apparently. And what have we got to show for it? Absolutely nothing. I'm telling you, bro. What? Topside Hybrid. Hope you're well today, man. Big yourself up, bro. Thank you for passing through. I'm just going to try and get through a couple of these comments. Then we're going to send you over to the intervention and we will cover everything again. And we will also get you guys input. Most Arsenal fans don't actually know much about football. They like the image and merch. Yep. When you try to speak about football, they are blank. They are blank. I'm not acting like I'm the walking encyclopedia, yeah? That's people like Shane Gooner, absolute powerhouse, King Kenny, powerhouse, Jez, Lawrence, powerhouses, knowledge. But I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, you don't know history about Arsenal, so you're not a real fan. I ain't going to do that. Because you see, me, I'm 41 years old. I've been smoking weed since I was 13. My memory ain't that good. I'm not the whole, oh, I can tell you what happened in 1969 on Tuesday at 12 o'clock. I'm not that guy. I ain't. But you can't tell me I don't know football, because I spot patterns and I see things that people don't see. And that's it. I support this club. Oh, I've been supporting it my whole life. Nothing is going to change that. Because I'm from that era. I'm not one of these Gen X, these new soy boys. Yeah, these skateboarders or whatever that want to come and just take pictures at the Emirates. That's not me. So I'm not going to downplay you if you don't go to games or you live abroad, because all of that argument for me is done. It don't make you less of a fan if you don't go to a game. That's like me saying if I go to a concert, that makes me more of a musician than someone who just listens to that album at home. Shut up, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Big up Mr. Battered. Andrew be a perfect fair. Everton, he needs that kind of family vibe. Club with history. Unfortunately for Ange, it's well known fact. He's a Liverpool fan. Is he? Is Ange Postecoglou a Liverpool fan? That's crazy. But even somewhere like Everton, because like I don't know, man, like that's like you might have to use some defensive tactics, and I don't know if it's going to work for him or not. I really don't. But look. I'm like six minutes late for the next show. We'll read this last one. If Arteta had some bollocks, you'd get over the line, but he'd rather 0 shots on target and get a 0-0 away at City in a 6-point game where City eventually caught up with you anyway. Exactly. And this is my point. So when I'm talking about competency, this is my point. I don't need a scaredy cat at my club. I need someone, right, who's not afraid to change things, to do something. You keep talking about all these tactics, guys. Where are the tactics? Where are they? But anyway, what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to send you over to the intervention. I am going to be there in a couple of minutes. I'm going to run downstairs, get a chip of cigarette. I'll roll my drink while I'm on air. Like, I don't really give a shit. And we will be back for the intervention. And if anyone wants to come on and have their say, I will need cameras on. It's only if I really, really know you, I'll allow the camera off, because obviously I want it to be a thing where the cameras are on, because when you're looking from the outside in, it looks better than to see one person talking to blank screens. It don't look that good. Yeah, so please, I need the cameras to come on, and I need some topics to talk about. But that's what we're going to do right now, gang. We're going to send you over to the upcoming event that is the intervention. I'm going to go and get a fag, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to get straight into it. So please, I need you guys to go over there, smash a like on the video, get ready with your questions, get ready with anything you want to talk about, because that's what the intervention is there for. Your show, guys. Any topic, as long as it ain't racism, politics, or religion, any topic. Do you know what I mean? But yes, catch me there. I'm going to be there in literally a couple of minutes. I'm going to get a chip. I'm going to be right back up and we are going to go again. Of course, if no one joins in with that, the show might end a little bit early. So it is down to you guys. But look, we're going to send you there now.